So tonight we're gonna put the wood floor in the loft, and we're using this amazing wood right here. This is Douglas fir that was taken from windfall and milled up. This is some old, beautiful stuff, and it wasn't cut down for these purposes. It was just milled up, and it's gorgeous, and it smells wonderful. It's amazing. I just wanna eat it, and it looks like a piece of cake. Anyway, this is gonna be our floor. What we're gonna do is show y'all how to do a patterned floor. If you wanna create some sort of cool pattern in your flooring, tonight we're going to do it in a starburst hexagonal design, and that's because the joists, the floor rafters, the floor joists that we've laid are laid out in a particular way, and the way you lay out your floor joists and your rafters, that really determines how you're going to end up flooring it, or at least guides the process. So that's what we're going to do, and cut to a picture of the floor joists. Thank you. Okay, good. What the joists look like, okay? That's really bad, but you get the idea. It's like it's a starburst. Let's call each of these sections a pie, all right? There's these 6 pies that we have to fill in. This piece right here is the center, is the start of every single pie. And then the joists come out like this. So this is the first piece. Now we're gonna get the second piece of our first pie. First, I'm gonna set the saw to 30 and cut myself a 60-degree angle. With wood that's this thick and Douglas fir is so strong and dense, if you'll notice, I go back and forth with the saw again and again. I'm not trying to just plunge it down and take it all out in one swipe. You kind of got to just shave it off a little bit. Shave it off, right? Yes. Just shave it off a little bit. I mark where the other joist comes out at the same angle as this. Spin back to 30. Now I have my first piece, and then of the pie slice, I have my second piece. We're gonna flip this, and I already have this angle cut for the next piece. So without having to waste any wood, I'm gonna line this up right here, mark it. Flip, that's it, baby! Check this out. First we started with a hexagon, and then going out at the same angle, we got the first piece of the pattern. Okay? Then the long piece, the long edge of this piece gives us the short edge of the next piece, like that. Then we get the short edge of the following piece by the long edge of the previous piece. And what's so cool is that we got this all from one board just by flipping the board, because if I have a piece like this and I cut off this little guy right here and flip it, it's the same angle. Does that make sense? Now that we got all the boards cut, we're gonna come upstairs in the loft and see if they fit. Fingers crossed. Start with our keystone, our centerpiece, our hexagon. Put that right in the middle. I'm not gonna fasten these. I'm just gonna lay them out for you, and we'll fasten them later. But here we have all the vertexes or vertices of the hexagon lined up with a joist. You know it's good if this line, this edge, splits each of these joists in half. Bing! See if the second one does. I feel like Link in The Legend of Zelda. I feel like I'm on the show Guts from the 90s. I feel like I'm solving an ancient puzzle right now. I wish David Attenborough was narrating this.
The carpenter lays each board down as carefully as he cut it, and the one before and that preceded is fastened with utter care.
I love you, David Attenborough. Please don't be mad at me.
Let's see if the final board fits. I hope no one's standing under me. Oh, Jesus Christ, because that would have sucked.
Bam. Okay, now, assuming that no one got bludgeoned to death by a falling piece of wood, success. So last night I made all the cuts for the loft floor, but it was way too dark, so I waited till the next morning. Of course it's raining, but what can you expect in the rainforest? I'm happy to be out here. We're gonna lay down the floorboards, make sure that they all fit, screw them in, and then move on to the next thing. All the pieces have been cut, they've been staged. That means they're ready to go and in order where I want them to be put. Sarah's down there. She's gonna hand them up to me one at a time. We're gonna make sure they fit, Then we're gonna screw them on in. All right, let's start with this pie right here. I'm maybe not like the average TV carpenter in that I don't really care about things being absolutely perfect. So if you come in here and you check this out, we've got gaps here in the floor, gaps right here. Not all of these joints are absolutely perfectly tight. These are not lined up perfectly. IDC, I don't care. When you look at it from the bottom, you don't see any of that really. And imperfections are beautiful now, like to a certain extent, of course, but gaps are good. That's what I think. I mean, it means it's real, you know? Also, I don't think I could ever do something perfect even if I tried, so that's my explanation for it. Ready? And then we're gonna go down to it. On your marks, don't fall off and don't die.
Well, let's get them screwed in so I don't die.
She's a fierce competitor, even with me cheating.
You're cheating? He's a cheater. That's why.
Hey, not like the Bachelor kind of cheater, not like
The Bachelor cheater?
Bachelor in Paradise style.
Oh my
cheater.
God. You won, but you cheated, so that doesn't count.
I'd already pre-screwed a bunch of mine, and also I gave you a battery that was half drained in hopes that it would fail.
Thanks.
See?
We have a loft.
We have a loft.
It's so beautiful up here.
It's amazing. What do you think this is what it's gonna be like? You're on your queen size bed.
I
You're
love
like
it.
this, and hopefully rain's not falling on your face, but
Yeah, let's build a roof so we can enjoy this more. Please be sure to like and subscribe this channel so you never miss an update.
and please back us on Patreon so we can keep these free videos coming.
Yes, free ain't free. We need you. Back us.
Please.